Breathe, Steve, breathe. Look, I'm a sweaty mess. Let's just get that out the way. All right. I had to run around and get everything done in time, and I'm still not. All right, look. This is my pathetic breakfast. Okay. This is my crab fried rice with red pepper flakes for a little extra kick, and I haven't had more than one bite of it yet, so I gotta eat. Yes, the stream is up. We got Maria and Danielle and Marcia and Pool, and good to see you guys. Pool, you gotta like that guy to girl ratio. Try to go easy on him, all right? We're living in progressive times here, okay? Keep the bedroom toys at bay, at least, you know, for now. Maybe by hour number 2. What do you think? All right, guys, if you're new, what is this? What the hell did you just click on? What the hell? Get this off my YouTube. This is so stupid. Who is this guy with his crappy room and his sweaty face? Well, that's probably Tony Thunder you're talking about. But if it happens to be me, I'll just go ahead and give you the deets, okay? I run a live stream 2 hours a night, 5 nights a week. And it's a reaction channel. You know, it's a category on YouTube you're probably very familiar with. But what I react to, you might not be so familiar with. Okay, this isn't reacting to a movie or music. It's reacting to home shopping. That's right. Consumerism run amok. And we're gonna crack jokes and play some games and just make it a good time. That's the idea. All right? So there's your explanation. Some are better than others, but I'm going to go ahead and say that one was up there with one of the better ones. I want to make myself smaller now. There's only so much of me you should look at, honestly. Plus, I need to eat. Guys, I'm going to be eating. We have Tony and Michelle tonight. That's right. So we're going to play some Thunder Bingo. Probably our most popular game. See the note below. I'm going to pop them on. I'm going to let them talk for a minute or two while I get a few more bites of this food down. And then I'll break out the bingo card and we'll be on our merry way. How does that sound, folks? Speaking of how things sound, how does everything sound? You know, apparently this Discord might have a little... this Discord soundboard might have a little bit of a say in why my microphone has been having issues. So let me know if anything gets weird. My audio drops significantly out of nowhere or gets louder again out of nowhere. But in general, I think everything is good to go. Let's go ahead and make this screen a little larger. Head on over. Well, do we want to hear what Sean has to say about this awful pimp coat she's wearing here?
Brands that thread collective under their umbrella.
Let's just see what's going on with the pimp coat.
Hunter boots. Who doesn't love
Hunter Biden? What? Don't you dare say that name around here. Blasphemy. Blasphemy.
Name one that you may not know, but I remember stumbling on it when
Besides, we're having fun tonight. No politics. Jesus Christ.
On a very Tony street with very hipster cool stores, a brand called Psycho Bunny. So
you can't be more hip than that, right? Wow, that sounds incredibly hip. The brand is called Psycho Bunny. That is so hip sounding. I feel 30 years younger, like instantly. What the hell is this?
In Chicago years ago, on a very Tony street with very hipster cool stores, a brand called Psycho Bunny. So Thread Collective, BB, they have Kenneth Cole, they have really cool brands. So if you've not heard of them, you've heard of the brands under their umbrella. Back to the coat. So I saw this, 500 out the door, and I was like, no, this has to be in my closet. I am doing my next studio part collection.
Right next to Alberti.
Is coming up soon and launching. And they asked me, because they always like to revisit, even though I've done like 3 collections. They're like, okay, let's go back to basics. So Sean,
where the hell are we now?
Style? And I said,
I feel like we're back in my sister's bedroom and I'm 10 years old. I'm having trauma right now. I'm reliving trauma.
But it's got to have a touch of whimsy, a little quirk, a little kind of dry.
Sean, the last thing you need to add is more quirk and whimsy, okay? You've got it in spades. Look at your glasses. Look at your coat. You look like You look like you're a pimp at Dumbledore or whatever. Where's Harry Potter's school? I never watched all those movies, and I sure as hell didn't read all the books. But she does look like a pimp in the Harry Potter universe from what little knowledge of it that I have. So yeah, maybe go easy on the quirk. Maybe dial the quirk back a notch, if anything.
Drama, but not uptight, fussy drama, like fun drama. This is that. It is so plush and fun. You could wear it, darling, pockets too, with a dress because it looks...
Honestly, if the stars weren't on there, I'd say she looks like Fozzie Bear. Or like one of those, what was that? Like Country Bears Jamboree or whatever. Like, she needs like a washboard to play right now.
Very kind of elevated. Or you could wear it with joggers because it's the perfect length. It just covers your bum, but doesn't go any further, so it's not like super drama overcoat. It's just, and I'm going to tell you, this is the big thing. Again, just let's all get on the same page. Faux fur, okay? When it's 80 bucks, feels like 80 bucks. What does she mean by that? Waxy.
I want to make faux fur, and I want to name my clothing brand Fee-Fi. So I can sell Fee-Fi faux fur. Moving on. By the way, that last joke. Oh yeah, cricket.
Thank you for nothing, you useless reptile.
Fee-Fi faux fur. Get it? All right, ShopLC. What's happening? I got a few bites in me. I can take a break from eating. Hey, Michelle, what are you wearing? Actually, what's wearing you is more the question with your wardrobe choices. All right, we got some gold, I guess, some tennis necklaces. I thought the whole tennis thing was bracelet only. I didn't realize there was a... Thank you, Danielle. Hey. Aw. You like my Fee-Fi faux fur joke? Oh, look at that. I'm sending hearts and celebrations and all these. I'm basically just tapping buttons. Right. Yeah, everybody's got that stretched out sweater. It might be comfortable, but maybe not something for broadcast.
That is a true tennis
Wait,
necklace.
let me pump up their audio here. Hold on. I need all the Michelle I can get.
Because it is an end-to-end gemstone presentation.
I always got to
Let's
pump up their
just
volume
start right
here in the software.
You have
All right.
incredible pinks. You have gold.
Oh my God, she's done a nail job and she's made things worse. Look at this. Oh my God, I can already see some red irritation right here. This weird crevice area of the nail looks cruddy and gross. All right, let's just whip out the card. I mean, no offense, Michelle. You know, it's all... This is for entertainment purposes only, okay? Oh, boy. All right, guys, you ready for some bingo? Bingo time. Come on now. Get your bingo hats on. We got a brand new... Oh, wait, this is the last one. Now, that's weird. Well, we can't pick up where we left off. That doesn't work, but why is it giving me... That's never happened before. It's supposed to generate a new card once I completely close one out. Try it again. I'm the Yeti. If I don't shave soon. Oh, no. Oh, boy. All right. Well, this time, guys, I think I prepared a backup plan for this very thing. So if I go to... God, what is it? Actually, I'd have to go into my email. Oh my God. Okay, look, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the screen just show me so you can't see my screen. And I'm just going to, what do you call it? Access a link from my email. I don't want you looking at my email. All right? Thanks. One sec. Talks amongst yourselves. Here's the topic. Rhode Island is neither a road nor an island. Discuss. Okay, latest Tony card. To edit page. Okay, this one is for a new card. Did that work? Yes. So why doesn't this? Okay, I'm going to copy this link and replace it with what's on my sticky pad, because apparently that one has got a problem. Or do I have to do this every time now? I don't know. Stand by, guys. Just 1 moment longer. All right. Okay, everything looks good. Close the email. Go back to you guys. And hey, Katron. What's up? What's up? Yeah. I should not be on full screen with my sweaty, awful hair. I've got like that serial killer looking hair right now. I'm a DC kid. I grew up and around DC, so every time I'd have a field trip, we'd go downtown. And you don't really realize as a kid that you're constantly surrounded by like government agents and stuff. And I always felt like dudes were looking at me and then like talking into their wrist. Like, check out that 12-year-old over there. He might be our problem. Right. I had another story that linked to that that's pretty funny, but it just popped right out of my brain. Okay, here we go. The card. Yes, the card. Here we go, the card. We have Michelle making a goofy face at us. Tony or Michelle docks a customer. Any use of the word generations. Michelle has what could be mistaken for an orgasm. Last night she had about 15 to 20 in about a 20-minute span. It was quite amazing. Michelle drops 90s hip-hop slang. That's another new square. Welcome to the board. Trust me, in quotes. Final price, less than 10% starting price. That should be equal to or less. If it's right on 10%, we'll take it. Ruler measurement of an inch, give or take half an inch. Tony pauses 5 seconds or more mid-sentence. A caller count of less than 4. Tony interrupts harshly. Michelle usually is the one to do this, but either could. They're buy 2 to sell 1. Make a profit scheme they're running. Ladies and gentlemen, talk of cows or bulls. I wish I was trying to type this in, but this long-ass calculator word makes everything all scrunched up. Anyway, any mention of a cow or a bull is this. And then if they break out the calculator, which if you don't know what that is, just leave it for when it happens because it's a fun surprise. Unmistakable anger. Oh, you get a free square for the calculator. Unmistakable anger for lack of sales. Thumb trick. Fingers not fit for TV, which... yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get us started. We're in. Are you ready? Tony regrets letting Michelle go off the rails. We saw that last night. Tony pretends to give the wrong price. He might have done that last night. Request to an assistant unfulfilled. Tony puts his hands together in prayer. Beans. Host drops a name of an assistant. And on the table, quote unquote. We got some quotes up here. Trust me. Are you ready? On the table, ladies and gentlemen. Generations. These are the audio cues or clues that we're
Golden.
looking out for
you
here.
Have green. Look at that.
We'll also be playing pricing games as soon as the next item is introduced. Now, that's always a who the hell knows situation because they could spend another hour on this or 2 minutes. We never know.
Look at the flash of that green.
Now I'm going to eat my breakfast. If anything bingo related happens, please
this
shout it
still
out.
Wants to talk. Hi. Hi, how are you? Do you see that reddish
Who is she talking to?
Yellowstone? Please remember that one. Look at, okay, oh, hi. Oh, I'm sorry, that's loud.
Okay, we got a couple of O's. Were those orgasmic O's or not?
Look at, okay, oh, hi. Oh, I'm sorry. That's lavender. My bad.
Oh, my bad. My bad is 90s hip-hop slang. I know we still use it. I'll say my bad sometimes. I'm sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. I've definitely still say my bad once in a while. Yeah, it's just a reflex, you know, like maybe bump into somebody. Oh, my bad. But with Michelle, you just know. You get this hip-hop slang from the 90s all the time. Oh, hi, Mark. Hey, Melinda. Mainly listening tonight. Well, thank God I've got this silky smooth voice that just, you know, puts people in a good mood.
And then...
Even when my mouth is filled with crab fried rice. Radio. Oh, if you guys had only attended the University of South Carolina from 1999 to 2000. I was on the WUSC radio doing my little thing.
Ooh.
It was called The Score, and my theme was I just played music from soundtracks. Nobody was doing anything like it. It was nice. Those were the days.
Okay.
Just jump out between or in the middle of a song to the little what do you call it? Little back stairway. Just take a couple puffs off the joint, get back on the radio, drop the needle. Being it, I mean, it was like DJ cosplay, but it was fun.
That is a color of tourmaline I've never seen. That looks like orange sherbet. That is unbelievable. Remember the bluish green that he didn't want to talk about? We're coming up to it, so I'm not going to talk about it. Look at that. Oh, do you see how that's kind of orange, and then now it's yellow, and then now it's orange, and then now it's yellow? Please take...
She sounds like she's describing one of my urine samples.
It. Look at that. Oh, do you see how that's kind of orange, and then now it's yellow, and then now it's orange, and then now it's yellow? Please take note. Oh, that's kind of lavender. Wow. Ding, 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 ding.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, gosh. That would have been a harsh interruption, but Michelle was tailing off right when Tony... I mean, Tony wouldn't have minded interrupting. He could have done what he did there a few seconds earlier. No sweat off his sack. But unfortunately, he didn't quite interrupt.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Look how easy this is. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Okay. We're fine. Moving on.
Even go down the
Collectors,
other side.
are you ready? We are going to take this to...
Let's take a look at Tony tonight. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, when did he switch to, like, the Zach Galifianakis Between Two Ferns set? What was that, like 2-3 weeks ago now? I don't know. Time sort of doesn't have meaning doing this 5 days a week. But, yeah, typical Tony, dressed in black. Unkempt beard, much like mine. And, yeah. Big forehead, big schnoz, much like me. Me and Tony do have a lot in common. I would say he looks a lot more like a thumb than I do. I'd say I'd look less like a thumb, but it's still pretty close.
An offer right now, a deal right now, that I highly recommend you to acquire. If there's a gemstone I think you should buy, 1, because it's beautiful, 2, because it's an amazing opportunity, 3, because...
He said on the table? Let's go back.
Highly recommend you to acquire. If there's a gemstone I think you should buy, 1, because it's beautiful, 2, because it's an amazing opportunity, 3, because I think it's an intelligent buy, our tourmaline.
Intelligent. You know, I like people with a little bit of intelligence. I appreciate intelligence in people.
It's an amazing opportunity, 3, because I think it's an intelligent buy, our tourmalines. Reserve your piece. I'm going to give you 90 seconds until your price.
Why?
These are more.
Why? Why? What's the 90 seconds for? If you're telling us I'm going to drop the price, then why would we call in now? Why would we do anything? You're basically holding us hostage for 90 seconds for no reason. For anybody who might be interested in buying this. I don't understand. Yeah, that was definitely a hiccup, burp combo, whatever. It was a pick, not a scratch. It was a scratch, not a pick. You know, the whole Seinfeld thing.
Key cut. We're going to take this right now.
Where are we taking it?
To $799 for 30 carats of tourmalines. 30 carats of tourmalines.
Say it one more time.
Start that 90-second clock. Tourmalines, ladies and gentlemen, were discovered in Brazil in the 1500s.
Why can't you be true?
They have always, since their discovery,
why can't
been
you be
associated with the wealthiest in the world. Until today, tourmalines are not going to be found in your local store because there isn't regular production of tourmalines. Tourmalines are not produced
I go to
in
Tourmaline
veins.
City
They're
for all of my
produced in
tourmaline
pockets.
needs. I don't know what you're talking about.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is extremely rare to find tourmalines. Who sells tourmaline? Every luxury brand in the world has a private tourmaline collection. How do I?
All right. He didn't mention a luxury brand, but he's mentioning luxury brands. But either way, it's not on the board, so no big whoop. Yeah, I go to Tourmaline City. Tourmaline City! Tourmaline City! What better way to say I love you than with the gift of tourmaline? Tourmaline City! Tourmaline City! Buy 8 tourmalines, get the 9th for just 1 penny.
I know because I've sold to them, and they've been doing this for 500 years. The elite of the elite. Are you ready?
Just because someone's been doing something for half an eon doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing. Just throwing that out there.
Smackdown music.
Oh, hey, would you look what he just did right there with his hand? Gee.
Elite. Are you ready, ladies?
Folks, if you want to see the rarest thing in the world, it's Tony slapping the table.
Ladies and gentlemen, smackdown music.
You'll never see that again. It's never happening again.
We have a deal for you.
Or him picking his ear. You'll never see that either. Right. Yeah. Things are kind of, you know, predictable.
We have an offer. Good luck. Marquee cut. Your deal, your price is $499.
Go.
Okay.
And the canned applause, which I guess is now a regular thing they're doing. They need to pump the volume up. It's kind of counterproductive, counter whatever, to go to a canned applause track and it's like super low in the mix. It does. What's the point of a smattering of applause? It sounds. And again, that's a recording from like, I don't know, the 1969 like World's Fair or something. That's when they opened the Needle out in Seattle or something. I don't know. All right.
My fellow Americans, parts of Canada and Puerto Rico, lean in.
Wait, parts of Puerto Rico? How do you know which part? Hold on.
Americans, parts of Canada and Puerto Rico.
What part of Puerto Rico? Am I do I got to be on the West Coast?
Lean in.
All right.
$5
All right.
a gem.
Oh my God, and the camera actually is pushing in. Wow, the camera person is actually
A gem.
She can't even tuck her own hair behind her ear.
$5 a gem. And
Yeah, but I can get a Subway sandwich for the same price.
of the two people that I know that own tourmaline mines. Look at this. Let's just play. Let me show you. There are gemstones that just simply are not mined anymore, and there's one in particular that I want to
Excuse me.
find.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Okay, now look at this.
We're looking. Not much else to look
this
at.
Color.
Could you decide what you're doing, please?
It doesn't want to show itself. Look at that. Look at this bright bubblegum pink color right
Because that's the mark of quality. Bubble gum.
there. Do you see that one? Do you see how bright and pink that is?
No.
That is incredible. Do you see this greenish kind of blue?
Are these rhetorical questions, Michelle? A, we can't answer you, and B, if we could, the answer is no. C.
Right there. That is amazing. Look at this one. How, again, as same as in the white, this one is going.
By the way, this could be another terrible night, because coming up next is this again, but I guess in bracelet form. This is a necklace. I guess, I don't know. Get used to this.
From orange to red to yellow. Look at that. These have some of the most unbelievable colors you will ever see. And that's.
But if I can see a color, what is there to not believe? I've never came upon a color and went, wait, no, that ain't real. What are you talking about? Like a 2-year-old can process colors. What do you...
It's because tourmaline comes in more colors than any other gem. But many colors only produced in very small pockets.
That's the only thing she said that's right, is that it's unbelievable.
For a very small amount of time. So if you want this in yellow, get it in yellow. But you
Just
are
in
getting
yellow. She says hello. Come sit next to me, you fine fellow. You run over there without a second to lose.
And
Now
I
what
don't
comes
care
next? Hey, bust a
what
move.
gemstone you're talking about. If there are 100 gemstones in it, that is a fortune. My goodness.
All right, that's for me. That's an orgasm. I have heard this very orgasmic sound firsthand. Whenever I get a good one in.
My goodness.
Yep, right there. I tell you what, that's when you know you're doing the job right.
Look at that. That is absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
Do you see
I practiced. Thank you.
Color right there. Look at that. And we could just keep going.
Well, you can keep going. Me, I need like a half hour. I gotta reload. It's just sort of how biology works. But go on, Michelle. Go on. What?
Look at that beautiful orange.
All right.
You have seafoam green. You have bubblegum pink.
I get lost
Oh my gosh.
in her nails.
Look at that.
And
Oh,
I think
look at that.
she's off the rails. It's Michelle
Look at that one.
Mahone.
Oh no.
She's the best to
Oh,
watch
that
when
one.
I'm
Oh, my goodness.
alone.
You know what?
All right, we got every orgasm we need
Look
at this
at
point.
That pale green. Tony.
How is she like shocked at some color on this thing that she's been holding for 20 minutes?
Do tell.
Tony went to the
Well,
bathroom.
it's very hard to show a necklace without a fingerprint because I got to hold the necklace, RJ. So I do beg your pardon.
I
But,
do. All right,
Tony,
that's a foghorn. If that was on the board, it's not though. She did kind of give us a face already, but it wasn't like a real, like cartoony face. It was just kind of like a smirk. If it comes down to that being The last step to bingo. I'll come back and reconsider.
I've never seen this color.
Oh, did she mention RJ? I'm sorry. Yeah, it is on the board.
Well, it's very hard to show a necklace without a fingerprint because I got to hold the necklace, RJ. So,
Oh, wow. Good catch. Really good catch. Wow. Because she didn't even, like, enunciate. How do you not enunciate initials? It was kind of slurred, but she found a way. Okay, oh my God. Look at this makes it one step to bingo. Guys, we sound the klaxon. We're one away. Folks, Tony pauses 5 or more seconds mid-sentence. We got bingo. I think it's happening tonight. I think it's happening. Maybe he'll pause 5 or more seconds mid-bowel movement right now, because that's where he is.
Oh, I do beg your pardon. But, Tony...
Yeah, Katron. Yeah, big applause for Katron. He's not here just to goof off. He's trying to get bingo. He understands.
I've never seen this color. I've never seen a color quite like this.
How are you working in the gym business and you've never seen a color before? How? You're lying.
That.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Mic issues. I don't know if you could hear Tony say ladies and gentlemen, but he sounds like he's about 8 rooms away. Do we have a tech issue square here? I don't think we do. All right, Tony, you're allowed to have bad audio, I guess.
Collectors,
he's fixing it.
investors, gem lovers.
I know somebody named Jim. I love him, but I don't want to buy this.
Let me show you something.
Wait a minute. Now we got to have a talk. He said, ladies and gentlemen, collectors, gym lovers. Then there was a long pause, but is it a pause? And then he starts up. Like, is that a mid-sentence pause? Because clearly there was no predicate to that subject. You hear what I'm saying? We got to analyze this.
Investors.
Because this could be it. This could be bingo right here.
Gem lovers. Let me show you something we found.
Again, like if you were to transcribe this, that's a mid-sentence pause in my view. There's no predicate. Ladies and gentlemen, collectors, lovers. And then he goes, let me show you whatever. That is a pause mid-sentence, isn't it? All right, I'm going to count it off now. Hope nobody minds an early bingo.
Investors, gem lovers.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5. Folks, I'm sorry, but we've got bingo! Wow. That was quick. Let's go over this. Request to assistant, RJ. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Bring it back. I didn't look closely at this square. I thought this was the mention of an assistant. No, this is a request to an assistant, and that request goes unfulfilled. Guys, we got to take... oh, my God. Everything.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
Oops. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. It's gone. We have bingo and now we don't. And I bet you we don't get bingo tonight. God damn. I didn't look close at that square, but hey.
Let me show you something we found in the market, okay? Let me show you something we found in the market. Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, mystery website. Like, they're not even trying. Clearly, this photo they just took on the set. Mark, name of assistant square there. What are you talking about? There's another assistant square? Oh, right there. Thank you. Thank you, Paul. Okay. Gotcha. Next to the beans. Yeah, next to the beans. Gotcha. Yeah, RJ. All right. We're good.
That's a multi-tourmaline ring. That's $879. Now, I'm not the most intelligent guy.
Intelligent Kai. What is going on? I don't remember Tony stumbling this much in the past.
$879. Now, I'm not the most intelligent guy in the block, but I think a necklace is a lot more complex than a ring. I think, ladies and gentlemen, what we've got right here.
I didn't think either were
is
complex,
just an
but maybe
idea
I'm
of what you can pay
underestimating.
for multi-tourmaline. Let me show you something else we found in the market. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Here are a pair of earrings of multi-tourmaline, $770. Ladies and gentlemen, do you understand that tourmalines are among the most valuable and expensive gemstones in the world?
Up, Gangnam style. Hands, prayer, prayer hands. Tony, as you were.
Now, I requested this item not only because it's rare, not only because it's beautiful, but because I think it's a fantastic value. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the opportunity to be with you. I want you to be a customer that doesn't shop with me once. I want you to think of, I want to buy something at a great price. You're going to watch our show. I want to buy something
That's why
exclusive. You're going to watch our show. I want value for my money. You're going to watch our show. But I want something that nobody else can give on earth.
The comedy value for the price
points we're gonna
is
do.
unsurpassed.
This, to me, if you come to me and you say, Tony, I want to replicate this, I can't do it. And I'm one of the world's references for tourmalines. Do you know why? Because many of these mines have closed. Because I would not cut a marquee cut tourmaline because it would be insane. I'm losing money with every stone I cut. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a deal for you. Smackdown music. We're going to do a Tony Thunder deal.
Wait a minute.
Are
So
you
final
ready,
price is
ladies
not
and
final
gentlemen?
price.
Are you ready for it?
Oh, shit. Tony's meaning business tonight. Hold on. Final price, less than 10%. Oh, we don't have final price, not final price? Damn, I love to catch Tony in one of those. All right, thumb trick. Hopefully we'll get a ring. Unmistakable anger, not yet. Pretends to give the wrong price. That could happen at any moment. All right, just getting myself...
Opportunity for a deal that will change your collection.
What is with this guy? God, I'm so, what do you call it? Immature? Yeah. I guess I'm never going to mature.
Do you know why you buy jewelry? Because you wear it and you wear it and you wear it and then you pass it.
That was 3 things in a row. I don't think that's on the board either. You wear it and you wear it and you wear it. Oh, not on the board.
It on to your daughter, and then she's gonna say, "This was my mother's necklace." Gemstones.
Oh, a generation. Oh, this is a generations thing. Does he say the word?
Jewelry, because you wear it and you wear it and you wear it, and then you pass it on to your daughter, and then she's gonna say, "This was my mother's necklace." Gemstones do not spoil. Do not get eaten by little monsters. Do not become more available. In my experience, they're not.
Okay, he's doing that thing where you want to come up with 3 examples of something. And the middle example was gemstones are not eaten by little monsters. Maybe, I don't know. Just Tony.
Becoming any more affordable. Ladies and gentlemen, multi-tourmaline, break Break necklace.
Break necklace?
Tennis necklace. 30 carats. Marquee cut. Tony Thunder deal. $347.99. Go.
Jesus, Tony. And the applause is so bad. Wait, Tony's Thunder deal. I thought it was just a Tony Thunder deal. Take the apostrophe out. Michelle clearing her throat on the hot mic. You gotta love it. I mean, I can do that. I'm running a stream for nothing. I'm not selling thousands of dollars worth of jewels.
I think there's an opportunity on the table.
On the table! On the table. Let's go. And silence.
My nervousness and confusion exist on many levels. Starting with...
Melinda, yes. If you're only enjoying the audio of this show I'm doing tonight, we were looking at the exact same damn thing we were 45 minutes ago.
What's going to happen after this show, or what item we go to next? Because let me tell you, in
There's a
all
next item?
seriousness, one of my friends in Paula, California, that owns a tourmaline mine.
Oh, a mine history. Hold on. That's not on the board. Come on. All right, maybe she'll go off the rails.
Sells tourmaline in a little shop that he has.
Look, here's your Thai headlines. This is what I get for buying
some
a,
of it's cut.
what do you call it?
Some of it's
A Windows
faceted.
computer.
I've known
I don't know
him
what the hell
forever.
this is, but I hover over it, and there you go. I guess that's all the local
And
news.
one stone was so valuable.
Oh, it does give me a dollar to bot ratio. That's good to have sort of right there.
He said, Michelle, even for
29 degrees out here right now.
Give you that stone. He charged me.
Oh, caller count. Caller count. We're looking at a number for 3 or under. 4 is too much. It's got to be less than 4. So if we see a 3 or less over here.
For $100, which was a bargain, for a pink tourmaline.
Why did they even flash it? They flash it. Why not leave it up there? What's the point?
That his mind used to produce. Pink tourmaline hasn't come out of the ground anywhere.
Back to the caller count. All right, I'm going to start rolling my halftime joint.
Producing pink tourmaline
Once again, my eyes will not be totally on the screen. If something happens, please shout it out.
The color of this one right here. It was the color of this one. And I paid over $100 for a stone that was an oval that was in that color, and a little bit smaller than that. And I was glad to pay it because I knew I would never see it again. You know, Tony, I think I've told you this before. He sold some of his tourmaline to a friend of his. And when his mine quit producing pink tourmaline, he called his friend to buy it back, and his friend told him no. When you own a tourmaline mine, and not only are you trying to buy tourmaline, but you're trying to buy your own stuff, and your friend tells you no, that's valuable. This is bonkers. This is crazy. Look at this.
Oh, she's got the calculator.
48. I'm throwing in a penny. Divided by 100 stones is $3.48 a stone. Go to any craft store and buy a decorative rock, and you will pay more than $3.48. This is lunacy at its best. Oh my goodness! I have never
second that notion.
any gemstone for $3.48. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Impossible.
$3.48.
Tourmalines, impossible. Impossible.
They're freaking
Let me
out at their
explain to
own
you what
sales
happened with
pitch.
this collection, ladies and gentlemen. When we buy rough, okay, we do an order. There is leftover slices. And then our inventory is written off. And those of you that are familiar with accounting, you just literally write that down.
Literally count.
And this material was in our vault
Marcia, you around?
for many, many, many years. When I went into the vault, I saw a sample of what we had. And I said,
We
guys,
might need
let's do
a guest
multi-tourmaline collection.
literally
I didn't
count
know we
person.
had these colors. I didn't know we had some material from Ibadan, Nigeria, like we have here. I didn't know we had material
Paul
from
picking up the
Gokono
slack.
like we
Thanks,
have
Paul.
here. Ladies and gentlemen, tourmaline today, if you want to buy tourmaline, you will be paying $200 a carat to start with. To start with. Black tourmaline, which is the most affordable tourmaline, costs you $50 to $100 a carat. A carat. Black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is 100% opaque. It's midnight black, like my shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, you're getting here marquee cut. You're getting here crystallized material, and you're getting some colors here that I don't even want to approach. But even if you got only one color, it would be incredible. But you're getting some colors that money cannot even buy. There's a deal, there's an
I didn't know
opportunity.
colors
Again,
had a
I cannot
cost.
make the call for you. But
I didn't
will
know
tell you this.
One color has
When I recommend stones,
a price
and
higher or
ladies and
lower than
gentlemen,
another.
I
What
have
are you
the privilege
talking
to
about?
work with 5 very large investment groups. They buy precious metals, they buy art, they buy wine, they buy real estate, they buy
Kevin
diamonds,
O'Leary
they
wine?
buy gemstones. I'm their consultant for gemstones. The way I recommend their investment,
And they've been
be,
regretting it
a
ever
big
since.
part of it is in tourmalines. Why? Because I have never seen the price of rough of this stone go down. If the rough price doesn't go down, what happens to your finished piece of jewelry? It goes up as well, because if you want to do another one, you need to buy rough. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a deal, there's an offer on the table. 97 pieces out the door. 97. Let me show you how many pieces I have. This is it.
Oh my goodness. Well, let me tell you
Marquee cut, ladies and gentlemen.
That was
marquee.
God. I don't know. I feel like that's a harsh interruption, like in a vacuum, but I feel like also Michelle should have known better than to start talking right there. Like clearly Tony's still in the middle of his pitch. She should have like just, you know, kept her thoughts to herself. I don't know. Let me go back and listen to that. Is that harsh? I mean, remember, it's got to be harsh, like Tony harsh. Maybe this is harsh for the average person, but
97. Let me show you how many pieces I have. This is it.
Oh my goodness. Well, let me tell you
Marquee cut, ladies and gentlemen. Marquee cut.
Let me tell you this.
There's
Tony.
a deal.
okay, all right. That's the thing. All right, you know how Tony likes to do things 3 times in a row or more? He interrupted 3 times in a row. Or was she interrupting him? It's hard to tell with this.
There is an offer. There is an opportunity.
I might need
and
the
you
chat
have 5
to
minutes, ladies and
suss
gentlemen.
that out.
You have 7 by 3.5 millimeter Marquise cut tourmaline for $3.48 a stone.
Right.
If the price of this material goes down from that, that is the least of your worries, because the whole bottom just fell out of the earth. There's chaos. There's mayhem and anarchy. There's no way that this is going to get lower than $3.48.
Hey, Marcia.
Because I'll tell you
Welcome
something
back.
right now.
Pool took over the literally count while you were gone.
People pay, I think, I'd have to look it up, between $10 and $20 a bucket, don't quote me, for rough that he just digs dirt out of the mine. And mostly kids do it, but I do it like a champ. And I dump the dirt and I shake, and you get to keep what you find. That's for dirt from a tourmaline mine. hoping,
Ah,
fingers crossed,
that sucks.
that you find a tourmaline. Because even if you find a nub and rough
Well,
tourmaline,
everyone,
you
yeah,
pay for your
Marsha, everything
bucket.
Marsha was saying that didn't show up was
My
the
point
best
is this.
material she's
This
ever.
is
It was really
ridiculous.
good. I'm
Oh,
sure,
by
it was
the way,
the best.
24.47 grams of 925 sterling silver, 30.90 inches. I mean, for heaven's sakes.
I know.
Great Caesar's Ghost. Come on in and look at this. You have pinks, oranges, greens. Look at that
yeah,
orange.
just your.
That has some yellow. That
Oh yeah,
bubble
right.
gum.
Oh, I guess so.
And then as you go
Honestly,
down,
Marsha, I don't think anybody-
We're not going to talk about that one.
Like if I would have seen
ooh,
the full
look at
name,
that
I wouldn't have thought
baby
the
pink.
last part was a name. I thought it would be like. You
Look
know,
at
I don't know.
purple. Look at that.
I haven't met many
Lavender.
people with that name. I guess. I don't know.
Bicolor. Oh, excuse me. It's
Yeah, you
very
just
dusty in
doxed
here.
yourself, Marsha.
oh,
Congrats. Is that on the?
oh.
That's on the card, right?
It's,
Michelle
you
doc
know,
or
there's a lot of
Marsha
metal.
doxes her. No,
There's
it's
a
just
lot of metals.
Tony Michelle
There's,
has to do it. Sorry.
Mercury, that's a liquid. There's iron, that's heavy. There's steel, that's not malleable.
Not yet, not yet.
There's, oh yeah, chrome, that's a good one. Look at this orange.
Keep
Look at
emailing them.
that.
They might.
Wow. And then there's one that I have just never seen the likes.
What's that? The color of
Ooh,
money.
Look at those. Look at that.
Yep.
Oh, man. Oh.
There are 40 in the world, ladies and gentlemen. 40, 39
let's keep
marquee
looking.
cut.
Wait,
tennis
39, now back to
necklaces.
40.
We're almost done. Here's the rest of the white.
We're
Folks,
gonna get
there's
into
a wavering
pieces I don't
number
wanna talk about.
between
Ladies
39 and
gentlemen.
40 in the
We're not gonna make you
world.
talk.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes?
there is a deal here. There are marquee cut tourmalines. They are extremely, extremely special.
All right.
There are gemstones here that many people.
You know when
would
something's special, when
literally-
somebody has to tell you that it's
literally,
special. That's how you
as
know.
collectors, do anything
It's that
to
special.
attain. I have 40 left. Any more collectors, I am getting ready to go.
Have
No,
a
you're
look
not.
at this.
No, you're not.
Surprised
I
if
don't
any of
believe
these
you.
come back
We've been here too long
at
already.
499.
Do we have another
There's
literally?
a deal, there's an offer, there's an opportunity, there's an absolute plethora
Oh.
of gemstones here
Tony.
that individually could pay for that entire.
You know, there's a famous
entire
Greek philosopher that would say
necklace.
plethora.
It
I
is-
don't know who it was. I'm going to pretend that I know, but there's a famous philosopher.
It's gorgeous. What I like about necklaces is if the person has a neck, they can wear it. If the person doesn't have a neck,
Well, what am I supposed to do? Hi, my name is John Merrick. I was thinking about buying a tourmaline bracelet, but you're telling me that it's not good for anyone who doesn't have a definitive neck. Well, let me tell you something, Buster. I happen to wear high-end cologne. People treat me well. I can wear your bracelet.
we have a bigger issue on our hands.
What?
Well, they got a guy.
36 pieces available. 36. Any more.
Yeah, Marie Antoinette is the better
Wow.
Do me a
reference.
favor.
But how do I do an impression?
Our clock is going to end.
don't
in
know
a
what the
minute.
hell she
Let me
sounded
have
like.
A new 2-minute
I
clock
don't know what
and
she's
we move
known
on.
for
Clock or
saying.
stock.
I just
Wow.
known for her head getting
Whoa.
chopped off.
Okay, look at this.
And
now,
Anne Boleyn.
I have, oh
Okay.
my, okay, oh,
Oh,
oh my goodness. Look at that, look at that, look at that, oh my gosh.
all right. There's only so much of that you can do, Michelle,
Okay.
before it loses
Wow.
its impact.
Oh, by the way, $3.48 a stone. Sure. Now, let me tell you, if you are new to tennis necklaces, most people don't own a tennis necklace. So let me show you how to put it on. This side goes in your right hand.
Oh, we're getting a demo. This is
this
rare.
side goes in your right hand. This side goes in your left hand.
How to put
and
on
when
a
you
necklace.
Put it on, see how it follows up and it wraps around your neck. And no matter
Is that how
I
necklaces
move or
work?
twist,
Okay.
it doesn't
Okay.
fall. But if you do it the opposite direction, that's why. If I try to show it to you this way, now watch, I switched hands.
Should we watch?
If I try to show you this necklace, it's going to fight me at every turn. So there's a certain way to put it on. See? See how that buckled?
Yeah.
You have to put
I just
it
have a
on
feeling people
with
would, I don't know, figure this out,
side
even if
in
they
your
did
right
put
hand.
it on wrong.
Now look how nice it looks on, and it's
don't think we need a demo.
360 degrees of money.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Michelle makes a face. Michelle makes a face for us.
Of money.
Right there. Right there. That's the one. That's the one. Show me the money, Michelle. Oh. All right. We got really close to Tony mentioning generations. I mean, he danced around the topic. And then, yeah, this could happen at any time. Especially when they get near the end. They start shouting out people's names and where they are.
Tony, look at my neck.
Okay, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
And then you corrected them, right? You said, hey, let me adjust this. It's on wrong.
We are...
But even if people do put them on upside down, like, I can't ever imagine saying this. Like when Elon Musk wore the cowboy hat backwards the other day, like that's something to like be like, yo, what the hell? And even then, nobody told him. But like a necklace on the wrong way, like gracefully. Oh, jeez. Does anything look graceful on Michelle?
Are getting ready to go. Let's go.
That is impressive. Look how beautifully that lays on the neck. Oh, did someone say matching earrings?
Uh-oh. Are they moving on? They got rid of the graphic.
Oh, I'm sorry. They said bracelet. My bad.
That's a good point. Maybe someday all these channels we watch will do that. Okay, we got a new item here. We're finally going to play a pricing game. How about that? I'm going to throw in $1.99. There you go. Folks, if you're within earshot, all 5 of you, we got a pricing game happening. It's the first time tonight. Get your bids in quickly. Hurry. Wow, a $20 buffer? Really? I appreciate the decimal point there, Pool. Anybody else? Melinda going $3.99. Okay. All right. If anybody gets their bid in before they drop the price for the first time, it still counts. So you got a minute. By the way, I think I got some lurkers that I don't want to like be like, hey, why are you lurking? Yeah. Here's a guy, yeah, like no one, I have posted my stream on Squabble, every single stream. Here's a non-post. This is somebody putting up a, and I responded like, hey, I love that. Thanks for posting, right? Otherwise, you can see it's night after night of me posting the link and nobody has ever commented. First time ever, there's a comment on my stream and it's somebody saying, the video is private, by the way. And then it was not private yesterday, which was, I guess, during the stream. And then I addressed it. I was like, sorry about that. Thanks for attempting to watch. I'm on tonight. Come on over. Your videos were private last night. I was confused. So, like, this guy maybe watches, you know, on occasion. I don't know. But, hey, Reverend Bob, I appreciate it. I really thought posting over here was just a waste of time, but here's 1, 2, 3 people talking. I guess I have to fuck up to get the conversation going.
Okay.
All right.
They have to be literally
Up,
They
literally.
have to be.
I know.
Tony, that is really bad. Tony was about to just say a sentence without using literally and then stopped himself to restart to incorporate literally. Reverend loves my cursing. What are you talking about? Is that one of the users? Oh. I didn't curse a lot last night versus a typical night, right? I know things got a little funky or whatever, but I wasn't dropping F-bombs and stuff, was I? I only do that about Trump. That's the only person who pisses me off that much.
Okay.
They
Not that we'll
have
be
to
talking about him tonight.
literally.
We're here for fun.
They have to be
I know.
testing my
I know.
self-control to the limit.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Tony has self-control.
let's match the price of the necklace straight down.
Hold on a sec. This is the crucial part of the joint
Please.
rolling process.
Please, please, if not for you, because you're more mentally and commercially active than your child, get this necklace.
What
I hope
is
you
he talking about?
Ladies and gentlemen, call a friend, call someone that is important for you to take this piece. Mike, can you please take this to the price of the necklace? Ladies and gentlemen,
That's a request.
Bracelet.
we
All right, the request
have
has been
a
fulfilled.
bracelet
That would have been bingo if
right
for some
now
reason they didn't
of multi-tourmaline.
drop the price.
marquee cut.
Oh.
Can you imagine the opportunity
Right
you
now,
have
Melinda is
to
in the
match
lead.
Tony.
15 carats?
Tony, you.
Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen?
I'm.
Your deal, your price
Melinda, I wouldn't celebrate
on a
yet.
bracelet of marquee cut natural tourmaline, ladies and gentlemen, is $279. Go.
Oh! Give it to Pool.
Okay.
Wait, I
Let
think
me
my
say
applause
hello
is
to
better.
Tony. Tony,
And this is a default. This is a default
I'm gonna
sound
show
effect, and
you
it's better
these
than the one that
bracelets.
they made a point to.
I'm going to show you these bracelets, but I'm not the one that said them.
Oh wait! Tony might. That looks like Tony regretting her going off the rails. Hold on. Maybe he regrets dropping the price, but that interpretation is up to me. So I will determine whether or not what Tony regrets and what Tony doesn't. Let's see.
I'm going to show you these bracelets. I'm going to show you these bracelets, but I'm not the one that said them. I'm telling you.
Look at that, man. If we're done with this soon, we got a whole new item coming up. And it's a ring, so we got the thumb trick coming. Okay, guys, hang in there. We're gonna get through this. Moment of truth right here. This is a very difficult technique to master. But about 30 years of experience. You don't need one of those little machines. I'm a craftsman. I've been doing this since Lollapalooza '93. Leave me alone. All right, here we go.
Right now. Okay, you have three options. Option 1 is 6.5, 34
Picky.
stones, 12.90 carats. Option 2, 38 stones, 14.5 carats, 7.25. Option 3, 8 inches, 42 stones, 15.90 carats. I'm
I
not
fit
going to
option
say
3 to a T.
word because Tony is about. Will you please start here and just scroll down? Will you start there? Look at that. How tight can you get? Because he's really going to flip. We're going to start right there.
Insert joke somewhere, please.
No, don't skip around because it just gets worse as it goes. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It gets worse. Tony, it
Oh
gets,
my double gosh.
Tony, it gets worse.
No graphics for final price? I mean, if Tony were to verbalize that and they couldn't do it, then we got bingo. But just a failure to do something, ineptitude itself isn't really a square.
Oh my pentagosh.
What?
It gets it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
know.
can I have a Kikeisu graphic?
Kikeisu graphic?
That right there.
Kikeisu, just show Kikeisu.
That.
Oh, he had to ask twice. He had to explain what he meant. They didn't just do it when he asked the first time. That's an unfulfilled request. I don't care if they get to it now. You got to get to it when he asks. Bingo! For real this time. You don't believe me? You think I'm full of it? Let's replay. Let's replay that moment.
Gentlemen, can I have a Kikeisu graphic?
Can I have a Kikeisu graphic? Right? They should be right on standby. 3 seconds. Boom. Whoops. Hold on.
That right there.
Kikeisu, just show Kikeisu.
That.
Just show Kikeisu. Now he's upset. Where is it? That's him upset that it took too long.
Ladies
Now
and
we
gentlemen,
get
yes,
there.
Please put Kikeisu.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kikeisu.
He was, yeah. Look, this is a very, like, specific square. So anything that's close to it being legit, we got to count it. Or else this square is just sitting around taking up real estate for no reason. We got to take it. And yet I feel like nobody really gives a horse's ass that we just got bingo. We did. We got bingo.
Isso in Portuguese means what the, but very polite. It's
Okay.
like, holy cow. It's like,
Oh,
what
mention
on
of a
earth
cow.
is this?
Mention of a cow. You know, we might get another bingo, and then there won't be any debate.
It's like, Kikeisu.
Okay,
Ladies and gentlemen,
you haven't.
That's a
seen
great
the-
explanation, Tony.
run,
The yellow one yet.
What?
run. And I mean run. Let me tell you the kind of run you have to do, okay? Let me tell you the kind of run you have to do.
Like one of those, I gotta
Imagine
poop, but I gotta hold it in so I can't run kind of
your
run?
living room has
That like
a
waddle
basket
run?
with $100,000 in it. And there's a brush fire towards your home.
What?
Run. That kind.
Call in and buy this before you're swept up in a brush fire. Okay? That's a good sales technique. Why not? Why not?
Kind of run. Imagine you're writing your
No, I don't want to Tony, you've already given me an analogy that is very upsetting and traumatizing were I to put myself in that actual situation. So I don't want another example, to be honest with you, of running from something. It's just, I get it. You want us to buy the bracelet.
bicycle and 3 huge puppies decide they like your bicycle as well. That
His ability to come up with analogies on the spot is horrible. Huge puppies? Well, then they're not puppies anymore, are they? They sound like grown-ass dogs. You can't have them both. Or just name a different animal. I don't know. 3 huge fucking wildebeests. 3 huge wild boars. 3 huge puppies? It doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about?
kind of run.
Yeah, run from 3 puppies.
Imagine
No.
you are in a position
Oh, God.
to make the most beautiful purchase ever.
Okay. Can we say more than one
kind
word
of
at a
line.
time, Tony? Or
Ladies and gentlemen, SmackDown music.
all right.
Are you ready,
No,
collectors?
I'm not ready. I need more
Are
analogies.
you ready?
No, I need an analogy.
Your deal, your price on a
Hey, Dead Space.
tourmaline bracelet.
We have another final, not final.
Marquee cut.
Oh, okay. I'll
with
recheck
some
the
colors
bids.
that I know people
I'll
would give
recheck
a
the bids here in a
pinky
minute.
for, maybe more. Listen to me. Run.
God. Oh, Tony, what are you doing? Tony. Tony. Yeah, Marcia, it is. It is. Come on. How could it not be? How could it not be? It's a work of art. Tony needs to be in the Louvre. Oh my God. What in God's name? Okay, well, Dead Space, maybe leave the baby out of earshot of Tony's voice, because that might be upsetting. Tony up close and personal. Okay.
Run now. Listen to me. Run. Run now. Your deal, your price, mega offer, 100%
Is it a
natural
blowout price?
tourmalines.
Is it a blowout price?
We are going to go to 199, and that is not your final price,
What?
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh
Get
my God, he
ready
called out
for
my
the
price,
deal of a
but then has
lifetime.
the
Get in quickly or you will miss out. Get
fucking
in
balls
quickly
to
or
say
you
it
will
ain't
be the
done.
one that had a chance to win a lamp with 3 genies and you missed out.
Yeah, Marcia,
The
I'd say you have
opportunity
more
of
than a chance. I
lifetime.
mean, if the price goes any lower, nobody bid below you, right?
$147.99. Go.
And he pounded the
Que
table, by the way.
hizo?
Just, by the way, this thing that never ever happens. It never happens. Just so you know. Never.
9, go.
That never happened.
Que hizo?
That's... Michelle just sounded like,
News.
Hold on. What was that, Michelle?
I think there's an opportunity on the
On
table.
the table? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure is. There sure is.
So
Well, congratulations to Marcia.
let's look at the yellow. Now
She is the
we'll
lowest.
Start down here.
Those are her words, not mine, but she is the lowest.
And it gets worse. Hi. Hi. Oh.
All right.
Oh. Oh no.
No, Tony Thunder, I expect you to die.
Oh no. Oh no.
We already had on the table.
Tony.
What do you mean he said it finally, Marcia? You must have stepped away for a sec, because we already got that down here in the corner. He did that already. Just to let you know. You know, not just give you the update. It's all good. It's all good.
Oh, Tony. Oh, oh. Oh my gosh. That is not green and yellow. Look at that. Let me wipe this off. I'm getting fingerprints all over. Look at this.
God damn, these two. They are such a perfect couple. Maria, you probably every night can say you've never seen that before. That's kind of why I do this. There's always something that just makes you second guess reality.
Look at that color. Are you kidding me? That's my question. Are you kidding me? Look at these. Look at that. Look at that.
All right, I'm looking. All right, I'm not really looking, but
Holy
I heard you.
mackerel. Look at that. Look at this yellow.
What should I do?
Did you see that flash yellow at you? Well, the body color's not yellow. And then look down here.
So
Look at that one. And then that
So you're basically saying you're selling a necklace the color of jaundice? What?
one right beside it. And then that one right beside it. Oh my, okay, y'all. I have a question.
Okay.
Was I given
By the way, this
7
color
and a-
count is bullshit. Okay, it now just changed. I'm like, how do you have precisely 21
quarter?
and
Are these the samples?
not moving 21 callers?
That was the first one. Okay. Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, your perfect
I just
joint.
ask out of,
only took
genuine
25 minutes to
curiosity.
make.
No other reason.
But
at
when you do
all.
it like that, you don't
But,
smoke as much. You spend your time rolling.
If I had an
People who get
ulterior
instantly
motive,
stoned with
I
a bong
assure
or
you,
something, their
I-
weed goes out fast.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, seriously.
Work for your buzz.
there
That's what I
are-
say.
We don't sit here and make this up. And this is
Michelle, that's
something
exactly
that
what you
I've
do.
done
What are you talking
30
about?
Years. I have been inside tourmaline mines. I have seen unbelievable colors in tourmaline. And again, tourmaline comes in more colors than any other gem, bar none. More than sapphire, more, fill in the blank. It comes in more colors than any other gem. But this piece has stones that have not produced in sometimes 50, sometimes 80 years, sometimes it might have been a pocket this big. I mean, you don't know.
I think you don't know, Michelle. I think what's going on is that you don't know.
But there are stones in here that I have never seen in my life.
Okay.
This one right here. I
Then
have
buy it,
never
Michelle. I
seen-
mean, what do you want us to do?
Let me put it against a black background.
I'm
Some
looking
of
at what
them
you're
are
looking at.
against
I got a
black.
big up close look
because I
at what
want
you're
them to
looking at,
see
Michelle,
some
and I'm
of the
looking at
stones.
every
Look
color,
at
and
this shade.
none of me is going, oh my God.
That one.
Let me
Look at that. I
call
have
somebody I care
never
about
seen
right now
that
because
colored
something
tourmaline.
very significant is happening here.
Look at that one.
Like-
I mean, there's yellow in here.
Oh my God.
There's
I'll be
a
right back.
yellow one right there. There's a yellow one, probably on this one. We can find a yellow one. Look, that's kind of a golden yellow, but that's not that. I mean, these are incredible. And here's the white and here's the yellow side by side. They're not identical, but every piece is going to have a stone that is going to more than cover the cost of your piece. And if you're looking at them saying, you know what, these stones, I don't know if I like these stones. Let me help you out. Go to a jeweler and say that you were given this as a gift, and if you're buying it for yourself, you're giving yourself a gift. So
Hey,
you're
Dead
not
Space, you
lying.
still out there?
And say,
My mom used to say that I never, ever, ever cried when I was a baby. Like, never. Out of the womb, the whole damn spiel. Just never cried. And she said that it was scary. Then she basically proceeded to neglect me for most of my childhood. So maybe I don't know. Maybe she just thought, he's good. That's the third kid. Surely the third kid gets it. Not necessarily Ma. Every kid kind of needs guidance. What are you going to do? What's going on, Ryan? Hey, Rhino, you hit 1,000, right? There it is. Hey, 20 minutes ago. Guys, seriously, if you don't mind. I know there's only a few of you here, but give Rhino a congrats, will you? This dude is working his ass off. He's got to 1,000 subs. It's a huge moment for a YouTuber. I'm very happy for him.
News.
Good stuff. Good stuff, my man. See what happens when you eat chili on stream? Good things happen. Now, me, on the other hand. Oh, boy. How am I looking? Still on 225? 225? Yep, there you go. Thank you to number 225 the other day. That's right. Oh, I've got a pornographic memory. I don't know, some kind of memory.
You know, I wanted to insure it, and I was just wondering what you feel these tourmaline would be worth. Make sure they know what they're talking about, because not all jewelers specialize in every stone. But you might be pleasantly astounded at what you get.
Lovely.
At what they say, at how their eyes bug out of their head. Now, look at these.
I am the burpin' chili man. Hey, Rhino, we already got bingo tonight, so we're kind of just chilling. A request to an assistant went unfulfilled. Fingers not fit for TV. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony paused 5 seconds or more mid-sentence, and Michelle dropped some 90s hip-hop slang. So we're just chilling. But you just made me think of burpin' chili man. I wonder if this is actually... Well, everything's on YouTube, right? Does anyone ever remember this damn song? Burpin' chili man? I think this was Dave Coulier. You guys know Dave Coulier? Full House, I guess, is his biggest, what do you call it, credit? Yeah, Melinda. Dave Coulier, Uncle Joey or Jesse? No, Joey, right? Uncle Joey on Full House. He used to host a show on Nickelodeon before that I was a huge fan of called Out of Control, where it was like a talk show format, but completely absurd, and he was like the guy, and he had this his little expression was cut it out. It'd be like, cut it out, cut it out. But I think Burpin' Chili Man was one of his creations, and of course, if you really know about Mr. Dave Coulier, you know that he is the inspiration for one of the biggest hit songs of the 90s. And what made Alanis Morissette a household name. That's right, I'm talking about a little song called You Outta Know, about a relationship with one Dave Oh yeah, he was cheese. He was cheese personified. But I want to say, I don't see Burpin' Chili Man showing up. This was like a really cheesy song. I'm going to look this up. Dave Coulier, Burpin' Chili Man. Unless I'm having a Mandela effect right now, he's the one behind this. Maybe this was on Out of Control. Maybe this was on the show. Maybe that's how I remember it. Yes. Do you have my favorite song, The Burpin' Chili Man? Okay, somebody, all right, somebody knows. Do you have Burping Chili Man? Okay, so this is why the internet is good. If a thought comes in your mind and you're like, am I the only fucking person that is having this thought or remembers this thing? And before the internet, you just had to live with that. You had to live with that little troll in the back of your mind at all times going, am I ever going to figure out what the hell I'm thinking about here? Now you don't have to. Now you know you're not alone. All right, let's see what this is. Hal Phillips, Dave Coulier. This is Dave Coulier saying, thanks for remembering Out of Control. Retweet at Hal Phillips. I would give anything to hear the Burpin' Chili Man song. Okay, so maybe Hal Phillips is the person behind Burpin' Chili Man? I'm gonna look this up. We got bingo. Let's look up Hal Phillips and see if I... But there's clearly a connection with Dave Coulier. Why would he send him a tweet? Maybe he performed this song on Out of Control? Guys, this is super important. Can't you see how... See, he wants me to spell it with the G, but it's burping. Like, he makes a point to not emphasize the G. I want video. Oh, my God. When's the last time you Googled something and there were a grand total of 5 results? 4 of which are untitled. 1 in Chinese. I've managed to look up something even Google doesn't know. Oh, yeah, you're right, PAS. I am a living example of that anybody can do this. Not necessarily succeed, but can do it. The burpin' chili, man, I guess is one of those things that got lost in the sauce when everything got archived on the internet. This was something, if you were a kid in the 80s, you knew what the hell I'm talking about here. And yeah, Dave Coulier has some connection. Hey, let's look at it out of control. Yeah, this might get me a strike or whatever. I don't give a shit. Let's look up Out of Control. Does anyone remember this show? Can I ask that to chat? This Nickelodeon program that was on in the 80s before Dave landed that Full House gig. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me type in Nickelodeon here. That'll help. There we go. There's a lot about Out of Controls. Oh, here we go. There he is. There's young Dave. There we go. Haunted House, Dave's birthday. Oh, yeah, he had this sidekick that was basically a clone of, she was like a clone of Cyndi Lauper. This woman right here. Actually, I think she's the same. Is she the same woman that was in, you guys remember Barry Gordon's The Last Dragon? Bruce Leroy? Show Nuff, that whole thing? I think this is the same lady that plays the, like, wannabe singer in that movie. Diz McNally. Okay, this is a 28-second clip. Let's just see how ridiculous this is.
Dave, I think you can put that on. Is the camera on? There we are over there. How's my makeup look? Anyway, now you've all been to a Mexican food restaurant before, right? And we're in search of the world's best taco. But where can you get a good taco these days? Oh, come on. You all know what a taco is. It has a little bit of a shell, and then it has, like, beef in it, and then it has hot sauce in it. Well, we sent our out-of-control camera crew out in search of the world's most excellent taco. So hit it, boys.
All right, so that little that was like her signature thing. She did this like high-pitched squeal noise. Oh yeah, this woman's yodel squeal has lived rent-free in my head for the last 35 years. Okay, so I'm amongst my people now. I'm amongst the people that know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm 44 years old. See, I'm 46. Yeah, so her name was Diz. Even if you've never seen this, it's worth looking into because it is a pretty goofy-ass show. Nickelodeon just sort of became this, like, slime. God, original Nickelodeon, man. You can't recapture, like, what it was like to be an 80s kid and have this channel, like, devoted to you when nothing like it had ever existed before. And everything was raw and, like, experimental. It was so much fun. You can't do that on television. Out of Control, Turkey Television. Some great shows, man. Very lucky to... Well, first of all, just lucky to get cable kind of early. Like, I didn't have it super early. I think we got it, like, around 85. I was maybe 86. I was already, like, 9 years old. So I do have memories of life before cable. But, yeah. Now there's a loud-ass saw going off. It sounds like it's about 10 feet away. Probably not getting picked up on the microphone, but I could certainly hear it. That's very close. And it's making a very grindy... Jesus Christ. Oh, can you hear that? Oh, my God. Come on. Okay. It sounds like it's powering down now. Now I can talk at a normal volume. It's weird, but when I speak, I kind of need to hear myself when I'm talking, just to make sure I'm saying things right. Oh, look, Diz uploaded her... This is Diz, her own channel, and she uploaded... This is sad. Okay, so this was a show from like 30 years ago, 35 years ago. Diz is still... This is only uploaded 1 year ago, and it's Diz's upload. Hey, Diz, if you come across me checking this out, I'm doing it for fair use. I'm giving you a like. I'm telling people, hey, go over and check out Diz's channel, 102 subs. You know what, Diz? I'm joining the party. How about that? I miss you, Diz. We're not here to joke on you, Diz. We're here just for a little bit of nostalgia, or in some cases, a bit of a history lesson. We're going to check out this little program called Out of Control. Here we go. Or maybe we won't, because the volume on this sounds super duper low. Let's see. That's a good example right there. Like, I mean, look at this set. Like, everything was so bare bones in the early days of cable and these networks. Like, you're just like, all right, you got no background. We'll get you a picnic table that's really like an office desk. We'll just make do with the props. Like the thing, getting a pink refrigerator was probably all the budget. But yeah. And now more grinding going on in the background. Great. So you might not be able to hear it, but, you know, the visuals can give you enough, and I need to basically provide my own... I need to provide my own, what do you call it, analysis or whatever, anyway, for fair use. So as you can see, very Tonight Showy, you know? Wait, that's not Dave.
What are you doing here? I have no
You're
idea.
not Dave Coulier.
Against the odds, and somehow I ended up here. Against the odds.
You look like the guy from Reanimator.
Well, could you show me where that is? Sure, walk this way. If I walk that way, I could hurt myself. Bill, get angry. Come on, Bill. What? Get angry. Why? Come on, get angry and turn into the Incredible Hulk. Oh, Dave, come on. You know I can't.
So there's Dave, a young Dave Coulier.
Why? Come on, get angry and turn into the Incredible.
By the way, he's so not funny. Has anyone ever seen his stand-up, like, post Full House? You want to talk about a guy who caught a break.
Oh, Dave, come on. You know I can't.
This dude caught a break.
Set of clothes. Come on, the folks at home would love to see it. Oh, no, all right. How many people out there would like to see me turn into the Incredible Hulk?
Oh, it's Bill Bixby, folks. It's Bill Bixby. And he's asking the home audience how many would like to see him turn into the Incredible Hulk right here in front of us. Hey, we're going back to our Marvel roots right here.
Yeah. But how many people out there would like to see Dave turn into the Incredible Hulk?
Oh, wait a minute. The tables have turned.
Oh, thanks, Bill.
This should be good.
Ooh, I'm angry now.
Oh, wait. See, everything's bulging. He's simulating the...
Will you get over here? What are you doing?
So, is it accurate enough to say that this is a Cyndi Lauper cologne? This is how she dresses for every show. This is the set. And can you get any more 80s than this? Can you? I don't think you can.
Well, this is no time for aerobics. I think the big boss is here.
The big boss is coming.
The big boss? Here?
Well, there's this guy wandering around backstage, and he's dressed up all fancy schmancy. Ooh, and I think he's planning a surprise inspection.
I think that might be the big boss.
So we all better be on our toenails.
Well, that's okay, Diz. We have a great show today. Bill Bixby.
You know who would have been a great Diz? You're looking at her.
Green stones.
She would have been a great Diz. All these corny jokes.
Even stop by.
Oh, sure, Dave. Bill Bixby on set.
Imagine getting just to make faces and say corny jokes and have like a regular TV gig. Michelle would have Nailed this role.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he was here. I asked him if
This
he
is what
helped out.
Michelle
He
wants
said, well, why don't
ShopLC to
you?
be.
And then,
There's the high-pitched squeal.
can we help you, sir?
I'm just here to check things out, see how things operate.
Hey, this guy's got some good
Well,
comic timing.
I better let you get
Is
back
that
to
Al
work.
Molinaro? I don't think it is.
I knew it.
Yeah, I don't think so. I know my happy days. That is no you, sir, are no Al Molinaro. By the way, did I mention this before? That Al Molinaro lived to be like 95 years old or some shit? And it's like just another example of how, like, you know, life is a crapshoot. Like, how long did he go? 1919 to 2015. So, yeah, 96? 95 or 96. And this dude was this size and shape his whole life. He looked like this for 96 years. No problem. And I don't know for sure, but I'm willing to bet he's had a drink or two, maybe had a cigar here or there to go along with everything else. 96. Now let's try this. Remember this guy? Luke Perry. Boy, fantastic shape. Handsome man. You know, never let himself go. We'll give you like 50 years, 55 years. That's all you get, Luke. Like, it's just such a crapshoot. And oh, by the way, here's something that's gonna drive you nuts. I keep seeing memes about this or whatever, but you know, Wilford Brimley, when he was in the movie Cocoon, he just turned like 50, and he's in this like retirement home with like everybody else who looks 80. He just always looked old. That might be a secret to it all. Like, just look old as soon as possible, and then ride that fucker out. Just be old for like 5 or 6 decades. Let's see. He was born in 34. Yeah, and Cocoon came out, 85. Yeah, Angela Lansbury, who, by the way, just passed, right? She finally, I say finally, I don't mean that in any derogatory way, but I realize it might. October, yeah. October. So it's almost been a year. Wow. It's been 1 year to the day, like next week. Man, years fly by. Years are just flying by. I can't believe it's been like nearly 2 years since like COVID ended. Sort of ended, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, there was, by the end of the whole thing, when it was in the middle of it, it felt like it was just never going to end. Like, it just felt like this is what reality is. And then there's that sort of recovery time after, and I think a lot of people are still affected, and I think I'm one of them, with anxiety, social interaction, desire to go out, and things like that. But it's already been almost as long sort of out of the thick of it as we were in the thick of it. I do realize I'm not saying many things that are funny right now. Just, you know, stream of consciousness talk here. We're just chilling, right?
Just relax. I mean, he didn't say anything bad.
Well, will you stay here?
Well, where else would I go?
Well, I'm gonna go tell everybody that
Is that supposed to be money on her?
We're all gonna be fired, and that they all better do a good job because our lives depend on it.
Calm down, Riz.
I feel bad for her vocal cords. I really do.
I hate it when the big boss is here.
Oh, I remember this like funky, like it's like a pillowy cactus. It's like a soft,
Feeling like I'm under pressure.
like cactus prop.
kind of nervous. But why should I be nervous? I mean, I know all there is to know about showbiz.
Look at that
Will too, if you
tie.
just take a look at this next story.
How to do
How to do things. How not to do things. Okay, is this like blooper stuff?
Today we're going to learn to make movies.
We're going to learn to make movies.
First
Okay.
of all, you've got to choose the right camera.
Okay,
One
looks
that
like we've
will
got
allow
a.
you to zoom. Pan.
All right, this looks like some pervert's backyard right now. Definitely, we're in Orange County.
Dolly. Truck. Track. Rear
What
project,
in God's name?
Telephoto, macrophoto, computer graphics, kinesthesis, pixelate and animate, constant speed and variable rate, automatic tank for mix, star filter.
And this was early cable television, folks.
Now, choose a location.
So this is choosing a location for your movie.
Just remember, you can transform even the
I guess
most
our
radical
job
location
now as viewers in
into a
2023 is
right
to
scene.
determine what they attempted to do funny, because
Now,
clearly nothing
shoot your
stands
movie.
out as funny here.
Film your movie. Good dialogue makes a scene
I
more
like how he mouthed okay, but never actually spoke, so they didn't have to pay him like SAG wages. Oh my God, I think that's what they're doing. They're not letting the actors speak with their own voices. They're probably paying them nothing.
Be sure the sound matches the picture. Remember to
This
pace
is
the
where the
movie
movie
so
is
that the
happening. I
exciting
guess it's
scenes
the
are
Great
followed
Train
by
Robbery.
slow scenes of relative calm.
Money Train? What
Followed
movie is
by
this?
more action. Good sound effects will bring your film to life.
Wow.
Special effects can make an ordinary film extraordinary.
This is like, I swear to God, this is like stuff I was making like in high school, and maybe there was a year in college where I worked at a summer camp, and like my sort of specialty thing was they had this like audio video department where, like, you know, if a kid wanted to like mess around with computer stuff or make little movies and stuff, like I was the dude for that. I was like all the other counselors where I had like regular stuff to do for certain hours of the day, you know, and keep track of my cabin, the kids from that cabin. It was like me and two other counselors to like 20 kids in one cabin maybe. But yeah, I had like, you know, a camera and editing equipment and all this. And we would make stuff pretty much like this. You know, like kids would just throw out, I'd ask for ideas, you know, what they wanted to do. And like, I'm like, all right, well, there's only so much we can do like with the resources we have here. So we kind of have to stay within the bound. And, you know, it was sort of a lesson of like, you know, sometimes you got to make the best of what you got to work with, you know. We had fun, but it's just shocking that this is content on like a major cable network. It is really like the least planned out, like, this is just like a whim of an idea done in a backyard in like a couple of hours. Like, it's just, I can't believe this was on TV. Wow.
Finally, every movie.
I mean, it's a
has
great
to have
movie.
At least a half an hour of good stunts done by
It's a great movie.
professional
Look at the
stuntmen.
framing of this. It's perfect. Oh my God. Okay. This movie just.
And there you got
Oh, and
it.
look at that. Look at that edit. You did not see that at all.
Remember to
Melinda, get a look at this edit. Hold on. That's a person, right? Hold on. That's no dummy. See, he landed and he's getting up. There's no edit there. Thanks for hanging out, Melinda. I didn't see a thing. I did not see a giant flash between the dummy and this at all. I didn't see this. I didn't see the shadows move. I didn't see the shadows. I didn't see approximately about 2 to 3 minutes of sun movement pass in the split second. None of that. None of that happened in this frame.
and there you got it.
Seamless.
Remember Remember to take the lens cap off the camera.
Oh, jeez. That is such a
If you
rookie
forget,
Tommy
take
Wiseau
5 and
mistake.
tell the actors you want to do it again.
Forgot the
This
lens
time
cap.
with more excitement.
Okay.
They won't mind. It's just
All
so
right.
much fun to
Now we're
be
going
in
to
the
shoot this scene right.
movies.
Oh, they're mad at the director. This is the only accurate thing. This is the only accurate thing they're doing. Everybody go get the director. This is Alec Baldwin on the set of that Western he was trying to make. Get back here, you idiot.
Guess what? The big boss is here.
By the way, that should have induced a laugh. That Alec Baldwin line. I'm just going to go ahead and assume other people watching it later are going to laugh to themselves.
Good. Maybe I'll get a raise.
Oh, I forgot about this character. So this is another like reoccurring character on the show. And his job was to be a little overweight and just funny to look at, I guess.
Maybe I'll finally get to do that great story.
No, he's really mad. He sent the Incredible Hulk to beat up Dave. What? Or Dave to beat up the Incredible Hulk. I don't know anymore. I just know that I don't want to get fired again. I've got to keep this job.
Diz, if me watching this like somehow gets back to you, like I want to leave a comment and leave a compliment, but like honestly, you really did put everything into your performance. Like it's not easy to be like, to quote Spinal Tap, like at 11, like nonstop like this. It is.
I mean, I've got hungry mouths to feed.
Oh, Diz, you don't have any kids?
I know, but I've got goldfish. I mean, who's going to feed them, huh? I better start looking for another job and fast. Oh, no.
Calm down, Diz. I'll get to the bottom of it.
Calm down, Diz. Bunch of gaslighters.
They can't handle the pressure.
This is out of control, Rhino.
Walking here right now.
Volume's quite low, but we like it that way.
Backstage? Whoa! Yeah. This job
This
takes
is
a lot of
early
preparation.
Nickelodeon programming, early cable
Research.
programming.
Now, just pretend I'm not.
He looks like Brian Doyle Murray, just not quite Murray enough. But this would be Brian Doyle Murray if given a chance.
Here. I would if I could. Believe
He's
me.
got that voice, you know, like, hey, I'm the boss guy.
The place out.
You know, if it's a comedy and you need a boss and it's a movie from between 84 and 98, you call me.
Let's go on.
I'm that guy.
Doing before I got here. The big boss got me loafing. I can't believe it. I'm gonna get fired for sure now.
Dude, you got a sandwich in one hand, like a porn mag in the other. You're just doing nothing on your ass. Your boss comes by and seemingly doesn't have much of a problem with you doing nothing. What are you complaining about? You got a pretty good gig here.
Oh, 9 jobs in 1 year. Well, as long as I'm getting fired anyway, I might as well finish this and see what happens at the end.
What am I worth? Do a good job
And there he is, folks.
around here. I mean,
The scorn of Alanis Morissette's early love life. She went down on you in a theater, bro. She went down on you in a theater. How do you not take care of someone like that? Ah, but you caught her when she was on the up and you thought you were like super duper famous. You're on Full House. My, how the turtles have tamed. What? I don't know. Oh, great. More drilling. A little more sand blasting going on about 15 feet away from me. Fantastic. We'll be wrapping up the stream here in a few minutes. A little more out of control.
Bill Bixby stopped by to say hello.
And Bill Bixby's on the show.
He wouldn't stop by just to say hello if this wasn't a great show. I'm not going to get fired. I'm not.
Yeah, a lot of comics have. You know, somebody was asking me the other day, like, who my favorite comedian was. And I'm like, well, I got two. One sort of for his, like, social commentary that's also humorous. And the other just for his absurdity, but that's humorous. That being Mitch Hedberg for the absurdity and, oh, my God, I'm going to draw a blank. Bill Hicks for the social commentary. They both died too soon, too. Mitch was probably not even 40 yet, and Hicks was in his 40s. Sucks.
Getting fired. Diz.
I'm getting out before the big boss gets me. He can't quit me. I'm fired. I mean, I don't know what I mean. Dave, this is a sinking ship. You better park it before you drown.
Diz, don't be ridiculous. The show's fine. We're just a little nervous, that's all.
Well, how do we know for sure he is the big boss? I mean, I haven't even...
I mean, look, guys, it's such a goofy show. The E is backwards. Yeah, Rhino, you do that, man. You deserve it. If I catch you streaming sometime tomorrow and you're not hungover, I'm gonna call you out on that. But thanks for checking in, dude. Come give me a raid sometime. Now that you're in the big leagues. Send 1% of your people over here. I never noticed these jets here on this little backdrop. I don't know. Is that supposed to just be a very American thing? We just got jets everywhere. Hey, Pool, good call. Good call on that. Judy Tenuta. Now there's a name that bring that name up to anybody younger than me. Nobody's gonna know who the hell you're talking about. Oh, Rhino. Work. Come on, man. You can blow that off now. You're a YouTuber. You've hit the official I'm a YouTuber status line. Like, take that job and shove it. I'm just kidding, man. You might have a job you really enjoy. Do what you like to do. I'm just happy for you on the Oh, Judy died last year? Great. Another dead comedian. Great. Yay. We're always finding ways to keep the what is it? We're always finding ways to keep the laughs coming here. Hey, Judy Tenuta's died. That might have been extremely loud. It was for me. Just imagine the level noise of that sound effect is akin to what I'm listening to with some remodeling going on like 15 feet away. Uh-oh.
It's scary. Say what you like, but I'm getting out of here while the getting's good.
She's gone. Look, she's just like Cyndi Lauper in Time After Time, like walking out of the little trailer, going to live her own life. I mean, she ripped off. Okay, Diz, I'm not saying you ripped it off. Look, who didn't want to be Cyndi Lauper in 1985? Okay, she was an icon and beloved by all. I don't know anybody who has a bad thing to say about Cyndi Lauper. She's fantastic. So if you're gonna emulate someone, you pick the right person. I'll give you that.
Diz, we can't do a show without a stage manager. Angela, introduce the next story. I'll get Diz and... Oh.
Wow, everyone's gone crazy around here.
Crazy? Really?
Like, I wonder what these other actors that were on this lady, Diz, and then the chubby guy with the, like, you know, I call boxing matches on the radio hat. Like, the regulars in this cast. Like, this is, again, like a year or two before Full House. You know? Like, I wonder how they watched Dave blow up while they just, you know, lingered in obscurity. How they felt about it. Because, I'm sorry, Dave isn't any more talented than anybody else on this show. No offense, Dave, but...
Well, no more crazy than
like,
normal.
You mean it's always like
I hope he hooked up everybody else on this show with something. But if he's the asshole that Alanis Morissette describes in her song, if he's that level of a douchebag, I can't imagine that he threw anybody a bone here.
I don't know what I mean.
I see.
Oh, no, I've blown it for everybody.
What I meant to say was that the show's going great.
So if you haven't picked up on it, she's supposed to be like the producer of the talk show, and she's just always high anxiety because everything's out of control. Do you get it yet?
I could always open up a restaurant.
See, she's trying to
Where do you lead me?
control what cannot be controlled.
Well, if you're interested in food, then I know you'll
This
love
suddenly got very
story.
Stairway to Stardom-y.
So let's eat.
Oh, let's eat. Oh my God, I remember this. All right, they're going to open the fridge and there's going to be like this, let's eat. Like this high-pitched thing that I have not heard in 35 fucking years. I can't wait. All right, this is going to be the last moment of the stream tonight. Let's take a look. By the way, props to coloring the oven stove thing different than the rest of the cupboards to make it stand out slightly, I guess. I don't know.
Today we're
Oh wait, nobody. Okay, maybe that was a Mandela effect. There was no like, let's eat. Are you sure?
Today
I guess
we're very
not.
pleased to have as our very special guest the fabulous Fettuccine family.
Okay, this is probably bordering on some sort of racism or at least culturally insensitive material. Trigger warning if you're Italian.
Fredo, Alfonso, and Bob.
Bob O is a real name. It's a Roberto, but he thinks it sounds.
They do a great impression.
Well,
He
Alfredo,
just talk like this.
Bobo.
He just throw a vowel on the end of everything.
Well, today, Mr. Dave, we're gonna make
It's
the pasta
easy.
dish.
We like to call it fettuccine vesuviano.
I love pasta, but why do you call it Vesuviano?
Okay, I'm not gonna go through this whole sketch. I'm sure it's horrible, but there's a little taste. Let me just do a quick little kind of shuffle through here. See if there's any other visuals that are worth. What are you doing? This show is out of control, guys. It's out of control. Whoa, where are you, sir?
Dalmatian exhibit. It's modeled after huge Dalmatians that roamed our planet millions of years ago. So what do you
All right,
think?
so they're using like the same visual effect they use for like the TV kid in Willy Wonka, I'm assuming.
Find art. Let's go over here first.
Oh boy. Oh no, this is an actual place. It looks like he's interacting with the area.
Art.
Oh god, more camera tricks. I swear, this is the kind of thing I did with the kids at the summer camp. Be like, hey, how do we look like he's climbing? Oh, I'll just turn the camera on the side and then just pretend you're just crawl on the ground and it'll look like you're climbing.
You know much more about this than I do. Can you explain this?
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Oh wait a minute. I see another thing that I haven't seen forever. There's like a little cartoon figure that does this weird thing where like his limbs move. Yeah, like this grumpy guy. And his arms will just kind of flail around. He's got like 3 movements.
Can do this junk.
I think.
You're not leaving.
Or maybe not. Okay. My memory is like half working. So I think that makes me normal. That like I kind of remember things, but not completely. It's been a long time. 35 years is a long time. And it's closer to 40, really. This has got to be like 85, 86. Oh, she's got her Emmy.
Where else, gang?
I wish we didn't have to go.
Well, what?
Okay, I kind of remember this guy. Was he in stuff? You look for that, like, Lawrence Fishburne type guy, you know? How Lawrence Fishburne was Cowboy Curtis on Pee-wee's Playhouse. You look at this show and you're like, where's that guy? Where's the person that actually went on to do stuff? I don't think we have that here. We got an old lady in a fountain and Dave spitting water out, and that's funny.
Alrighty. Okay, ready?
She's wearing the Blind Melon costume before Blind Melon. Oh wait, this looks like when it was really small, I thought it was the Lou Costello guy there, whoever Don Costello. Excuse me. Don't want to mix up my Costellos. By the way, this cut on Dave, what is this? Why did they go in for the extra? This is like the reverse mullet. What the fuck did they do to this guy? What a weird hairline. Why did they take hair out of here? What was that about? And then like leave even a little bit above the ear, it would appear. Oh, it's very strange.
Of course not, Hearn. Come on, put it back.
What am I asking you for? You don't even work here anymore. Hearn?
God, I swear if you close your eyes and listen, that is Brian Doyle Murray talking.
Give me that. Oh, yeah? It's my chair. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Well, we're close to the end now.
Well, we're close to the end now. See, and there's the grumpy guy. He was almost like a Dilbert sort, I guess. I guess somebody else bossed him around. He was always grumpy. God, what again? Just an absolute cluster F of a production. This thing, but I loved it as a kid. How could he not love this? These are adults acting more childish than I ever could. I didn't know how to act as childish. I was learning from them.
I'm the Zirzox repairman.
But we thought...
Whew, what a relief.
I like to walk around the place as I go. Get the feel of the place. And you know, folks, this place has a good feeling.
All right.
You're a
The grinding. I gotta get out of here. Oh God. The grinding. The same. I don't know. If this is an all day thing, I guess I gotta go. I gotta check movie show times. I don't care what's playing. Maybe I'll go get a massage. I don't know. There's not much I do in the middle of the day when it's hot as balls out. I save my stuff for the mornings and for the late afternoon, evenings. This is part of the day where I normally am on the inside, but man, that drilling. Oh, man, what are they doing? God, you can hear them putting like rivets into the wall or something. Jesus Christ, are they building the Titanic next to me? Really. All right, here's the outro. I guess we got Rhino and that's about it. Or no, not Rhino. Pool, maybe Marcia. I think we're down to 2 people. I should have quit quite a while ago. I should have quit quite a while. 4. Okay. A couple of others. Look at that average view time, though. Half hour. Likes are under 10. Likes under 10. A little bit sad. We got Pool, Marcia, Rhino, Melinda, PAS stopped in, Dead Space. The Katron was in here. Danielle, Maria. Yeah, thanks for being here. Also, if you might be watching this later, and I'm going to assume maybe you enjoyed some aspect of the content, hence why you're listening to me talk still. If so, and you're thinking, hey, how can I hook this guy up? Well, there's this thumb thing right below you. It's no big whoop. You just tap that, and apparently it helps. I'm told. I guess I'll believe it still. You can also subscribe. Get in while the number is low. It'll make you feel super cool, like later when the channel blows up. You know what I mean? So you got that going for you. Hit the notification bell as well once you do that, because then it's a live stream situation where you don't have to worry about exactly when the show goes on. You just get the little alert. You're in. You can leave a comment down below. I do my best. I usually say I will reply, but there's been a time or two, especially if it's at the end of the week and on the weekends, I just do my weekend thing, and I'll forget to respond to a comment. So I'm going to try and change that in the outro going forward. Leave a comment below, and I'm more than likely to get back to you, but I can't promise because I have forgotten a time or two. Okay. And you can share the video if you feel like it. Plus, yeah, it's October now, you know. This is my favorite month of the year, bar none. There's no better. I mean, when I do feel homesick, it's usually this month right here because October, living in the East Coast, Mid-Atlantic, Northeast, there's nothing better. When the weather gets cool, when the leaves change, when one sport gets into its playoffs and another one is ramping up with the the football, the whole shebang. I mean, and then you got Halloween. Like the best holiday we got. I mean, I'm sorry. Every other holiday is either really annoying with the commercialism or just something I don't give a shit about. Halloween, yeah, it's commercialized, but it's fun. You dress up. You have a free pass to act stupid. It's the closest thing we have to the Purge is Halloween, right? One night to just dress up as stupid as you can, and the more stupid it is, the more credit you get. Oh, does the NBA start up in October? What about NHL? I can't remember which one starts first every year anymore because I can't really follow either. But yeah, when it comes to sports, October, big month. You got everything. October is the best. Come on. So why not spend 2 hours a night of the greatest month of the year with me? Doesn't that sound like a good proposition? Spend those precious moments during the best time of year with me. Hey, why not? It's at night. It's before you go to bed. Yeah, you have a little laugh before you go to sleep, right? So I think I can squeeze into your schedule during this Halloween season. I think so. All right, that's going to do it for me. Have a good night. I should be back on tomorrow, but again, a program note. Look, and I'm talking for another minute now because I realize there's a little extra here. Tonight's stream, no problem, because not only are my Orioles not playing until Saturday, so they don't impact this stream at all this week, but there were no games at all from the night before. I had a good night's sleep. But starting tonight for me, which is only going to be like in about 12 hours, I might kind of be wanting to watch these other games as well, just because, you know, there are going to be teams that we might be playing later or something like that. And I got the fever. You know what I mean? So maybe it impacts the stream this week somehow as well. I'm just throwing it out there in case something goes down. But I'm doing my best to keep things as normal for this week. But next week, if you've been waiting to take a vacation or just take a break from this kind of content, next week and for probably a 2-week stretch is probably the time to do that, okay? That's all the info. I'm sorry for the long outro. It's just I work on. Sometimes I'm okay. But, yeah, that was a long one. Have a good night and all. Thank you. Bye.